Hi, so I'm going to be doing something a little bit different today. Typically my videos are either beginner crochet projects or crochet tutorials, but today I wanted to do a bit of an experiment. So I'm right-handed, so when I crochet I hold my hook in my right hand and my yarn in my left, but I wanted to try to switch that up for today. So I'm going to make a granny square. And the first one I'm gonna do the way that I regularly do, so right-handed. So then I'm gonna switch sides and I'm gonna try to crochet with my left hand. And then I'm gonna compare the results at the end, see what my tension is like, see how messy it is, see if I missed any stitches. So come along with me on this little experiment and we'll see what the end result is like. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. So that's how I want to hold my yarn, and then this needs to be folded like that. And then this comes through here. Oh my god. And then I can't even get the magic circle. Okay, that's absolutely wrong. Okay, I'm gonna cheat. And I'm gonna do the magic circle part the way that I normally do, because otherwise we will be here forever. Okay, I don't know why I couldn't get that. All right, so this needs to go here, and then we're doing, oh, maybe I should have started with something simpler. Ooh. Oh no. I can't even do a chain. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Okay. No. Oh. I feel like this would be easier to just straight up do it with my hands. I feel like the tool is just getting in the way. Okay, you need to go over there. And then I think this is still probably cheating. Okay, chain 3. And then I'm not even sure if this is centered properly. Okay. And then I want to do, am I working in reverse? I guess I'm working clockwise. I hadn't even thought about that. Yarn over this way. And then, no, how would I even do that? like this. Oh my God. Might have to cheat again. Can't even wrap my head around how to do this. Okay, yarn over. Insert, yarn over. Oh, that's definitely wrong. Oh, this is definitely wrong. I like can't even remember how to do double crochet. Okay, so yarn over, insert, yarn over. Okay, I think that was right. Yarn over through 2. Okay. Hold on, I think I had that right. Just doing everything backwards here. Okay, so yarn over through the loop, right? Yarn over, then back through the loop, and then yarn over through 2. I'm gonna have to just pull these off because I don't think I can do that otherwise. And then yarn over. Like seriously, I think this would be easier. Just to like not even use the hook. 2. Does that look anything like a double crochet? Not really. But we're gonna keep going. Oh no, what did I do? I can't pull this now. Oh, okay, that was wrong. Okay, I'm gonna cheat again. And I'm gonna do the first round with my right hand. Oh, this is, yeah. This is a lot trickier than I anticipated. Okay, first round done. I totally cheated, but I could not figure out how to do the double crochet in a magic circle. And I think for this I have to flip and work backwards. I think I might have to. Okay, well, we'll see how it goes. Okay, so we need chain. Maybe that's what I was doing wrong. 2, 3, and then yarn over, yarn over, yarn over. Oh, how do I even? Okay. Maybe starting to get the hang of it. Okay, so there's 3. And I think I'll maybe do both of them in this corner first. Okay, it's going not too bad. I think I'm getting the hang of it. I feel like I messed something up here. This doesn't look great. Well, I'm gonna just keep going. Okay, I'm getting rid of this because I am very uncomfortable. I'm gonna start that stitch over because I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I definitely messed this up. I somehow ended up doing my first corner in between the stitches instead of in, it should have been in this space. I'm not sure how that happened. Aside from that though, my stitches are looking pretty good. I think I'm gonna have to leave this here for now because I am going out this afternoon. So I'm not gonna have time to finish, but I will come back to this. So I hadn't really anticipated this little experiment taking 2 days, but here we are. So I just have this last little bit to finish on this row and then the 3rd row to complete. So I'm just going to power through this and then we can compare this one with the one that I stitched with my right hand, and I'll talk about what went right and what went wrong. So here are my finished granny squares. And there are some obvious differences. This one is my regular one, and you can see that the stitches are all fairly even. Tension looks good. This one is my left-handed one. And in comparison, you can see that the stitches are quite a bit tighter. I had some issues with tension. I found that my yarn kept wanting to slide off of my hook, so I was holding everything tighter just to try to keep the yarn on the hook, and then yeah, so that affected my tension. And then the other obvious issue is this area in the middle here, and I think if I had done it all with my left hand instead of getting frustrated and doing the first round with my right hand, I think it was just switching from one to the other got me confused because I was working counterclockwise with my right hand, and then I flipped and was working clockwise when I switched to using my left hand. So I think that got me confused and I ended up stitching into the wrong space. So I have this weird little flappy bit now. But that's the most obvious mistake, and I think the only mistake. I think everything else is where it's supposed to be. It's just quite tight. Overall, stitching with my left hand ended up being easier than I thought it would be, but I think I do have an advantage because I knit English style, so I'm used to holding yarn in my right hand. So I think if I were a continental style knitter, it would have been more difficult for me to kind of wrap my head around holding the yarn in my right hand. So I don't think I'm gonna switch the way I crochet anytime soon, but overall I think it was easier than I initially expected it to be. It took a little bit to wrap my brain around it, but I did eventually get the hang of it. So I hope you found this video entertaining. If you did, please leave the video a like, and please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you again soon. Bye.